Very big.
Okay, my dear students, how are you today?
Fine.
Good. Yeah. All right. So right now I want you to work with your pattern and to work, to walk around the classroom. What can you see on the walls?
Sentences.
Yes, sentences. You can see some questions. So I want you to work with your partner and report the sentences. What do I mean by report?
To
change what speech?
Работать from direct and vice versa.
Okay, so to make sentences, to put sentences into reported. You say just put questions into reported speech from direct speech. Very good. So Svetlana, you're working with Tatiana and Kate, Losha, Andrew. So please stand up, walk around the classroom.
Okay.
Told me he was calling to his mom. He told me he was calling his mom. That time.
She asked the day next day.
If I
They had been absolutely
managed to come on time. We asked if they had managed to come. What have you been doing? I asked her. What had she doing? What had she been doing? What had been she doing?
What do you put after what?
What she had been doing.
he would finish
I said that the Himalayas were we asked if you manage, if they had managed to come. I asked her what she has been doing. If you finish, take one card from the wall and take your seat. You can take two, because there are more cards than you. All right, very good. Take your seat, please. Okay, now your task is to read the sentence out loud in the reported speech. Who wants to start? Okay, Kate, come on.
Don't be so aggressive, she asked him. She asked him not to be so aggressive.
Okay, do you agree?
Yes.
Very good. Kate, who will be the next one? Tanya, come on.
I'm calling my mom now. He told me he was calling his mom then.
Then, or how can we say? What is the synonym of then? At that time, at that moment. Very good. Tanya, who will be the next one? Come on.
What have you been doing? I asked her what had she been doing.
I ask her what.
What
What do we put after question word when we report the sentence? The subject. So what is the subject in that sentence?
her? I asked her what she had been doing.
Yes, very good. Svetlana, who's the next one?
Are you good at sport? The presenter asked him if he good at sport.
If he,
Was good.
what is the verb?
Was good, yes.
Mm-hmm.
What
Was
if
he?
he was good at sport?
Yes, very good. Joshua, who's the next one?
I will finish the picture tomorrow. She said she would finish this picture next day.
Not this.
That picture.
That picture.
Not this.
Next day. What can we say? What is the synonym to next day? What is another option of saying? The following day. Yes, very good. Andrew, who's the next one?
Okay.
Okay, come on.
How often do you pamper yourself with sweets? I asked her how often she pampered herself with sweets.
Okay, pamper, like pamper. Okay, good. The next one.
Are you a high flyer? She asked me if I were a high flyer.
If I
Or a high flyer.
no, you were, but I.
Was.
If I was, yes, good. Tanya, who's the next one?
Svetlana.
Have you managed to come on time? We asked it when.
We asked now. What? I'm sorry. What type of question do you have? Yes, no question or specific question? Yes, no. So
Sorry.
Mhm.
We asked it when if they had managed to come on time.
If they had managed,
Manage without it.
now manage. I'm waiting for.
Managed.
Managed. Okay. Who has more cards? Okay. Do you want to share one with Artem?
No.
Okay. Very generous of you. Okay. Now come on.
I was absolutely devastated when I heard the news. He said that he had absolutely devastated when he had heard the news.
He.
Had been absolutely devastated.
Yes. Very good. Andrew. Come on.
Okay. The Himalayas are the highest. I said that the Himalayas were the highest.
Do we actually need to change the terms in this case? The Himalayas are the Himalayas are the highest. Why not, Sina?
Because it's always true.
Yes, it's a fact that is always true. So it's
But
not
after the last earthquake, Himalayas became up to 2.5 centimeters over.
So they lost their position. So Andrew was true. Okay, so do we need to change the terms back, one back, if it's general fact? No. So can you repeat the sentence?
I said that the Himalayas are the highest.
Very good. So, guys, now question to you. When you report a sentence and you have a verb, that one, how do you read it?
Asked.
Asked. So all together, asked.
Asked.
Yes, not asked. Asked. Okay. So when we report the sentence questions, how many options do we have? How many types of sentence can we report?
Yes, no.
Yes, no. So if we have yes, no question, what do we do?
If or whether.
If or whether. What do we put then?
Like a positive sentence.
The word order is like in affirmative or positive sentence. So what do we put after if or whether?
Subject.
We put subject and then we put verb. Yes, very good. What other type of sentence question do we have? WH specific question. So what do we put next?
Question.
Question word. Yes. Plus subject and plus verb. Okay. And what other types
When
can
you
we?
make somebody do something.
What? How do we call this?
No.
For example, I ask Arsen, sit closer, please. What's that?
Imperative.
Yes, this is imperative. So how do we report imperative sentences to questions?
And we use infinitive. He asked
In-
somebody to
Mhm.
do something.
Yes, we use object, yeah, plus infinitive. And if I want to say, Arsen, don't be late.
Not.
So I use object.
Not.
Okay, so this is for negative, this is for positive. Very good. And how do I change the grammar over here? So if in direct speech I have present simple, what do I do in reported speech? Past simple. So what is the general rule? What do we do?
One tense back.
Yeah, one tense back. Very good. Do you have any questions about that? No? Good. Now I want you to take a count. How many students do we have? We have 8. Okay. So pick up a card.
Oh, is it different?
Yes. So what can you see on your card?
Tables.
Well, actually, well, yes, pictures. So, what sport do you have?
Gymnastic.
So how is the person
Ballet.
called? How is the
Ballet.
person called who does gymnastics? A gymnast and a runner. So we have 2 teams of gymnasts and runners. So gymnasts, raise your hand. Gymnasts. Oh, sorry. Like that. Okay. So gymnasts, raise your hand again. Okay, 4 of you. Very good. Runners. Good. So now a gymnast find your runner. So pick up a person from different team, anyone, and sit together. So gymnast and runner sit together. Pick up any person from different team and sit together. Please.
Артем, you gymnast?
No.
No, you don't?
We are working in
Ah,
the
you run?
area.
I agree with you.
Gymnast.
So a gymnast runner, yeah, together. Okay. Runner,
Without
gymnast. Okay. Runner, gymnast. Very good. So, now I want you to tell your partner the story which you have, which you must have written at home. So, do you remember this about the story?
Yes.
Yes.
So, what was your task?
To write the story
To write
using
the
the
story,
idioms.
using as many idioms as you can from the unit. Very good. So now, in turns, you tell your partner the story, and your task is to count how many idioms your partner used. Okay, and the winner is the person with the most idioms.
You saw him.
Now prove your partner. Prove it to your partner. So you have 4 minutes. You can start.
Dedicated to Russian adults. Russia always was up to power and achievements of Soviet Union. So because of that, there are a lot of things where the sound tries to catch up with those powers. One of them is banking games.
My favorite game is I often play with my friends. I always run by this game, so nobody can keep up with me. I like this game because she's excited and happy. Sometimes I play it with my brother. He is a professional and I have always some unread. And we have to he is really good. I haven't come up with any ideas about my future. But I really want to become a professional coach. So now I want to make up for all the time. After that, to go to the
Now she
wants to
make up
no, it's all yes.
Olympics.
Это да. I always look forward to see
Much more important what will be expected.
story is my
It's very hard to
I'm looking forward to making the corporative party with our creative team. I'd like to cut down my spend in transport. We put up with all that most reliable schools.
Вообще это
Make up with all the time I spend without learning. What about Josh, I forget about it's about sports. I'm try to distribute in the media.
But you? 11 years.
Try
You win.
so in my school time
You have 2 minutes.
hasn't been sports. So I started to
там все надо лучше, там конечно даже
when I was going to
Они подспали.
Нет, они не подспали, это было первых тренеров, что давайте нам нужно результат. Они какое-то давно это нас прикрывали.
try to
И прикрывали. При этом ребята делали результаты совершенно смело.
fitness classes and I want to catch up with all
Но вообще, если с ними, то мне больше 10.
in my childhood when I wasn't
Нет, я посчитал еще.
doing some sports. So when I'm on my
Finish,
fitness
please.
class, I always keep up with my trainer, or I always okay. Look it up to my
Have you finished?
all my trainers, they are looking forward to
That's it? Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So how many words did your partner use? 10 words. Very good.
11.
11. Woo! Svetlana. 4.
how it's
Possible?
what's not if it's not 10 because
I will from different unit.
Okay.
If I count from different unit, I also have more.
All right. So 10 idioms from that unit. Tanya. 5. Artyom. What about Andrew?
He didn't write.
Yes. It's a people.
Okay. Did you make up a story? Well, have you made up a story just right now?
Just I was in a class.
Will you do it?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay.
Svetlana, how much?
4.
4 and
How many?
4. Okay, we have two winners, Tom and Susha. You have good prizes. Okay. All right. And the last thing, can you open your workbooks and show me your home exercise? Good job. Excellent. Next time. Alright, guys, don't forget to do your home task. Do you want good results at your exam?
Yes.
Yes, so one of key to success is what? Yes, always do your home task. Always have some practice at home. Very good. Alright.
One of success. Corruption.
Okay. Do you remember about these smiley faces?
Yes.
They came to you again. What do they want?
To survive.
To survive, yes, they want English to survive. So, using Russian, you will kill one of them.
We have extra tools and survive.
It's the last slide.
Alright. I will give you one. The other left because you used some Russian at the beginning of the lesson. Alright. So, I want to show you two pictures and you tell me if you can see
But
any
6
problem.
is unlucky.
Say some Russian word and we will have down 5.
Okay. What can you see over here? What's that?
A child
Boy.
computer.
Who is playing?
near
Uh-huh.
the
Laptop.
netbook.
Okay.
Maybe not
Do you think he's studying?
No.
What is he doing?
He's playing.
We don't know
We
what
don't know.
he's doing
Direct.
because it's very low quality of picture.
Yeah, we don't know that. Okay, actually I can see the
Screen.
image. Some
It's just
Okay, what about the woman?
Mother and daughter and mother teach.
Okay. How old is the girl in your opinion?
Toddler.
She's a toddler. Okay. What is she doing?
Programming.
It's about our own
Typing.
home test.
She's typing. She's learning to do something on the computer. Can you see any problems here?
No.
No. No. Okay.
Maybe guy on the top picture have some problems with poster.
All right. So now I want to tell you a sentence, some statement, and I want to receive your opinion on that statement. Okay. So if you think that this statement is true, you agree with this statement, you stand up and stand over here to the right of me, to the right. If you don't agree with this statement, you're standing over here in a line. Okay? So yes?
There is
No.
only one.
Oh my
Agree,
God.
disagree.
Can we only say yes or no?
No. You have to stand up and stand in the line. So, listen attentively. Children aged 5 till 12 should spend 2 hours a day the most on a computer. So if you agree with this statement, you stand over here. If you don't agree, you stand over here.
Can you read it one more time?
Yes, children aged 5 to 12 should spend 2 hours the most on a computer a day. 2 hours the most. Okay. Everyone stand up. Don't be lazy. Okay, very good. Now so we have 4 students who don't agree with this statement and 5 students who agree. Now you have 3 minutes. Discuss in your group why you disagree or why you agree. Please, you have 3 minutes. Discuss it in your group. That group, you can stand over there.
Okay.
wide enough to spend more time maybe learn something.
I think internet is the most focused.
Maybe parents are
Like library, yes.
control. Maybe if they went to school.
Know something
After
because
school they must
the best way. Yes, and I think
No,
the
it's
child
for
will be very
5 years old.
not from 5 to
From 5
not
Five,
as
12.
smart like
in our
other
project.
children.
Yes,
But
if
we-
I
you
think
want
it's
to
more about that because your child
your
can
child
spend all
study,
the time
you can buy
checking or
for
playing
him
games.
I
something
think
like
2 hours is
or something else, but not computer.
I think that the
Because
problem
computer
of
involved to
the
eyes
statement
And
is that the statement doesn't describe what things can child do in those 2 hours.
2 hours not enough, for example, for homework.
the computer.
2 hours, yes. If you let your
You have
child
simply encourage your
he
child to do some, I don't know, some useful things in the internet. Use it
his time
wisely.
and
Okay, 30 seconds to finish.
Damage device.
He could
People,
to
children,
study, but
how we can become
goes for
You can buy
have no
good
any gadget or any computer
and toys.
and
Um,
5,
usually
6 or 7
almost the size
by mind.
All right, thank you for discussion. Now stand in line. Stand in your line.
How many times?
It's okay. I have one more statement for you. So you can change your opinion. Okay, it's different statements, so you can just change your line. So schools should offer computer classes to children aged under 5. Schools should offer computer classes to children aged under 5.
Why not?
If you agree, you stay over here. If you disagree, you stand over here.
Can you give me experience?
Okay, now you have 3 more minutes for discussion. So guys, you stand over there. You come here. Discuss this statement.
You don't understand what you must do?
Child which
It's normal that
меньше 5 лет должны not use computer.
children in
You can kill the smile.
can read and know how it works.
I want to bring your attention on what offer. So it's not force, it's only suggestion.
And
So
it's
it's
under
and
now for example
Their friends
5 run children
Where?
and
climb
studies.
it.
In the mountains.
So I think it's not a problem when children go
This is
to
She must
some
must spend more time in it.
teachers
And a lot
give
of
them
use
knowledge
real
about
people
how to
Maybe this
use
is very
internet and
healthy.
computers wisely.
For eyes.
They can
If parents can do it, I think that teachers can do
Yeah,
it.
computer.
1 minute.
Okay. And
Yeah,
how
for
many
eyes,
time you
I
spend?
think
Huh?
it's useful to use.
You lose your childhood.
Useful use.
When I was child, I was school and kindergartens have no haven't
Many
modern
programs
gadgets.
with study and play.
And what about your child? If you
All right, take your seat, please.
Like,
Take your seat, please.
situation, but in real
More statements maybe.
So, the first statement is children aged from 5 to 12 should spend 2 hours a day the most on the computer. So, the group that agrees with this statement, give your general opinion. Who wants to give it? You can add some arguments if you want. Who wants to represent the group who agrees with this statement? Masha, will you try?
Second, our thought is that computers involved on child health can be
Influence.
Influences.
Yes, on
Influence.
child health can be damaging. Damage.
Can damage health.
Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
Like eyes health or weight
So can
more than 2 hours a day. It's
can be damaging to eyes and health. All right. Anything else from
look
that?
at me, I know.
Anything else?
I want to say.
Okay, come on.
I don't belong to those group, but I think that their main opinion is respect my authority, and so on. So its statement is not about child health. So child can damage their health in a lot of ways, not only with computer. So the only thing that can force parent to prohibit child sit near the computer is respect my authority.
So respect your you as a parent.
Yes, of course.
Okay, very good. Anything else to add? Okay, come
I
on.
think if computer influence on your health, for example, for us, you can buy for a child another display, more good.
For God,
Yeah,
for God,
yes.
doctor.
Yes, or good doctor. No, I think with normal and good screen, child won't have some problems with eyes.
Or just to
Okay.
use rules.
I think these problems only with connected with genes.
Okay, genes, yeah. So, and how many hours would you let a child sit near a computer? The group that disagrees with 2 hours. How many hours? Not 2.
I think
How many?
that he or she will be able to take his or her time.
Yes.
So it's only my problem to encourage my child to do something else.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
I
besides
think,
computer.
I think as many as he or she
Needs?
not needs, she
Long.
I don't know in English.
Well, use another
Proof,
word.
or how many she proves she needs.
She can prove.
She needs. She can prove she needs.
Mm-hmm. Okay, how many you can say is necessary for her to do? Alright.
Dad, I need extra 10 minutes for porn.
Child can control their children can't control their time to spend in internet or to
Okay,
spend
well,
for
it's-
games.
Yes, I agree with you, but it's also goes with the Artem's words about it's about parents' authority. Yeah, so if child behaves well, okay.
So by the way, if you can't encourage your child not to spend a lot of time with your computer, how can you encourage your child not to spend a lot of time with drugs, alcohol, tobacco, and so on?
All right, I get your point. Artem, you would like to add something?
Yes, I think it's difficult to say how long a child to spend time.
How many hours? Yeah, a child.
Yes,
can
I
spend
think
here?
some people can catch creative wave, and in this wave they can spend a lot of time. And
But we are talking about age 5 to 12.
it's not matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yes,
Okay.
because it's younger people too creative, and they have unusual views of things around us, and I think it's wrong to forbid
To
them
limit, yeah?
to
To limit
limit
the
them.
child.
Yes, yes, of course they must work some break time to time. For one thing, they stay alive because they must eat and sleep time to time. Yes.
Okay, the second statement. Schools should offer computer classes to children aged under 5. So who agrees? Okay, come on, Joshua.
I think it's 21st century and we have to go this...
Okay, so this young girl should learn how to use computer.
Yes, because in future computer will be...
But can she do it at 5 years? Or like
yes,
7?
some simple programs, some simple education.
Some educational
for-
programs.
Yes,
Okay,
education
who is
for-
against? Who doesn't agree with that? Kate, come on.
So if in those age,
At that
this
age.
is that age, child always spends his time near a computer, he can lose his childhood.
Spoil, yeah?
Yes, yes.
But we are talking about lessons in school, up to maybe 1.5 hour.
I
So
don't,
what's
I
problem
don't think
with
that children need it in such age.
Early age, okay?
Brilliant, but the main...
I don't completely understand what is mean childhood, spoiled childhood. Yes?
Yeah, it means
Because
rude.
if a person really enjoy,
Enjoys?
yes, why it's waste time? Yeah,
Why?
I think
They
it's,
don't
it's
understand. They don't understand what they enjoy because they're little.
Okay, we have two different guys. Okay, thank you for your opinion. I partly agree with both sides, with both opinions. So right now you're going to listen to two people. One of them agrees that children at that age shouldn't spend their time near a computer, and the other think that it's a good idea. So you're going to listen to men and a woman, and your task is to understand who is for this opinion, who is against that opinion. And I will give you statements. You will get 6 statements, 6 phrases. Your task is to put M if this sentence is said by man, and W if this sentence is said by woman. Okay?
Can you switch heater off?
Yes, sure. I will do. Okay, thank you. So what your task is? What will you task?
M or W near the
Okay. So are you ready to listen? Yes. Okay.
Yes.
I am the...
CD2, track 25. Your little brother spends so much time on the computer.
What? No, he doesn't. No more than any of his friends. Anyway, he's 14, he's not so little.
True. But you know, it's not good for children. I read an article recently. It was on about computer classes for 2-year-olds. It's unbelievable what some parents do.
Computer classes for 2-year-olds? Seriously?
Yes, I am totally serious. Apparently it's a growing trend. Special colleges which offer computer classes for toddlers, aged 2 and 3. I'm sorry, but I think that's ridiculous.
Well, hang on a minute, it might not be so bad.
I remember the woman in the article. I think she was the director of technology in a college. Well, she claimed that some of their students sat the national school exams aged 7. I mean, what's the point?
Okay, but that's not toddlers.
Oh, I know. But she explained that the success of those exams led them to start children earlier and earlier. She said that the parents are really keen on their children getting a head start and denied having any problems. In fact, she denied that there were any negative effects at all.
Well, she would say that, I suppose.
Yes. And she admitted feeling pleased that the parents gave her really positive feedback. I'm amazed. She actually admitted that it made her feel good. If you ask me, it's all about making her feel good. And making money, of course.
Yes, money. I'm sure that comes into it.
Well, yes. And without thinking about the effect on the children. As I remember from the article, she actually suggested encouraging toddlers to do homework too. You know, she suggested that parents should help them do more practice on the computer at home.
Well, most kids don't need much encouragement.
That's right.
Doesn't sound like a very balanced article.
Well, it did have two parts, actually. There was another person. I can't remember his name. Well, he was an educational psychologist. And of course, he confirmed what I feel. He confirmed that studies show too much time on computers is bad for young children.
I'm sure I read something about one study which warned people not to let their children on a computer for more than an hour a day.
Exactly. How long has your brother been sitting there?
About 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours? What? Will you remind me to get that article for you? I think you should read it.
Okay, check with your partner, please. Okay, can we check? Yes, so the first statement is woman. Okay, number 2.
Woman.
Number 3.
Man.
Number 4.
Man.
Number 5.
Woman.
And number 6.
Woman.
Woman. Okay, so who thinks that toddlers can spend their time near computers? A woman or a man? Can. A man and doesn't agree with the statement? The woman. Okay, very good. So now look at the very first sentence on your cards. Okay, I put it on the wall, on the board. Okay, Ksenia, can you read it?
I think that's ridiculous.
Do you understand what ridiculous is? Okay. Can you explain that in English?
It's
Something that's-
unbelievable.
Something that's stupid, that's funny.
Yeah, exactly. Funny and stupid in some way. Yeah. Good. So, what speech is that? Reported or direct speech? Direct speech. Can you help me to report it?
She said.
She
saw.
That was ridiculous. Okay. So how many parts does the sentence have? 2 parts. So in the main part, what's that? It's a verb. How can we call this verb if this is reported speech?
Reporting.
Yes. Yes, this is a reporting verb. What other reporting verbs do you know?
Told. Asked.
What's the difference between said and told?
After talk, we
somebody
somebody
say
say something.
Okay, so for example, she told
Him.
me or him, yeah? For example. Okay, what other verbs do you know? What
Ask.
Ask, yeah, ask. Ask, or if it's past, ask. Okay, very good. Any others?
Suspect.
All right, I want you to open your student's book on page number 113. 113. So look at the box in exercise number 7. Let's read the verbs. So Tanya, can you read number 1, please?
Admit.
Admit. What is admit? Can you explain that?
Agree with something.
Notice.
Not exactly notice, agree with something, yeah. Arsen, number 2.
Claim.
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 Do you understand claim?
No.
Svetlana, can you claim something? Can you pronounce some phrase?
Yes. When we exclaim.
On meeting.
Okay,
From,
claim. Can you claim something?
Lecture, tribune,
Okay, can you claim
important
something?
things for.
Shut up.
Okay, for example, can you claim? Is that claim?
No, it's not.
Why?
I can fly.
I can claim.
I can fly. So what is claim?
When you scream,
You can use Russian. Yes. Okay, next one, Andrew.
Confirm. Confirm.
Confirm. What is confirm?
agree.
Confirm.
Agree
Confirm something.
with something.
So when you agree with something and you give your approval, yeah? So a synonym to confirm is approve. Artyom, next.
Deny.
Deny. What's that?
Opposite.
Opposite. So when you basically say
No.
no to something. Ksenia.
It's not.
Okay. Losha.
Remind.
Kate.
Suggest.
And Svetlana.
Warn.
Warn. What is warn?
Warn.
Warn.
It's
When
when you
something dangerous and you warn someone.
So you warn someone not to do something. Yeah. All right. Can you, Ksenia, can you give us a translation? Okay, very good. So right now I want you to listen. Now, do you have any questions?
Not important.
Come on. Everything is important.
I remember I saw Born in cinemas when I want to go out. Maybe they go on the
Like
warning.
warning. What is warning?
Предупреждение.
Yes, okay. Enough Russian. Okay, so right now you're going to listen to that dialogue again, and your task is to fill in the gaps in with the sentences, with the words in the box. Pay attention that the form of the verbs can be different according to the meaning of the sentences. So look at the sentences. How many of them can you see? 8 sentences. So where are these sentences from? From listening. So you're gonna listen again, and you have to fill in the gaps. So take a pen or a pencil and be ready to fill in the gaps.
Track 25. Your little brother spends so much time on the computer.
What? No, he doesn't. No more than any of his friends. Anyway, he's 14. He's not so little.
True. But you know, it's not good for children. I read an article recently. It was on about computer classes for 2-year-olds. It's unbelievable what some parents do.
Computer classes for 2-year-olds? Seriously?
Yes, I am totally serious. Apparently it's a growing trend. Special colleges which offer computer classes for toddlers, aged 2 and 3. I'm sorry, but I think that's ridiculous.
Well, hang on a minute. It might not be so bad.
I remember the woman in the article. I think she was the director of technology in a college. Well, she claimed that some of their students sat the national school exams aged 7. I mean, what's the point?
Okay, but that's not toddlers.
Oh, I know. But she explained that the success of those exams led them to start children earlier and earlier. She said that the parents are really keen on their children getting a head start and denied having any problems. In fact, she denied that there were any negative effects at all.
Well, she would say that, I suppose.
Yes. and she admitted feeling pleased that the parents gave her really positive feedback. I'm amazed. She actually admitted that it made her feel good. If you ask me, it's all about making her feel good. And making money, of course.
Yes, money. I'm sure that comes into it.
Well, yes, and without thinking about the effect on the children. As I remember from the article, she actually suggested encouraging toddlers to do homework too. You know, she suggested that parents should help them do more practice on the computer at home.
Well, most kids don't need much encouragement.
That's right.
Doesn't sound like a very balanced article.
Well, it did have two parts, actually. There was another person, I can't remember his name, but he was an educational psychologist, and of course he confirmed what I feel. He confirmed that studies show too much time on computers is bad for young children.
I'm sure I read something about one study which warned people not to let their children on a computer for more than an hour a day.
Exactly. How long has your brother been sitting there?
About 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours? What? Will you remind me to get that article for you? I think you should read it.
Alright, check with your partner, please.
Claimed, explained.
Okay, if you finished, check with the audio script. Check with the audio script. What page can you find audio script at?
At the end.
At the end, on page number 172. Check with the audio script. Let's check together. So, Arsen, number 1, what's that?
She explained that the success of this
Explained? Who has
Claimed.
mother? Claimed. Yeah, number 1, she claimed. Okay, number 2, Tanya.
She explained the success of those exams led them to start achievement earlier and earlier.
Okay, number 3, Andrew.
She denied.
She denied. What do you have after N?
What?
IED. Yeah? Denied. We have denied.
Such as played.
Denied. Artyom.
She admitted.
Admitted. Do you double T?
Yes.
Yeah, we have double T. Number 5, Susha. Yes, suggest. Next, Yosha. Confirmed. So let's pronounce this word all together. Confirmed. Confirmed. Okay, number 7.
Study warrant.
Warrant. Number 8, Svetlana.
Remind.
Yes, good job. Alright, now look at the sentences again. Okay. What form of the verbs can you see after reported verbs? What options do we have? So the first
Verb noun.
Okay, for example, number 1. What can we see after the verb claims?
Second. Good form.
No, she claimed that
That.
some of their students sat the national school exam. What's that? It's a part of sentence. It's also called clause. Yeah? Clause. Clause, it's a simple sentence which is in the part of the big one. So if a sentence has 2 parts, clause is 1 sentence. So clause is some of their students sat the national school exams aged 7. Okay, what other options can we have? Do we have here? For example, look at sentence number 3. What's that after the verb? Gerund. Yeah, we have gerund. Okay. What about number 8?
Infinitive.
We have infinitive. Very good. Alright, so we can have several options. Look at options A, B, C under the sentences. A, B, C. So what option do we have, Masha? Can you read A?
Verb plus that plus clause.
So it means you have reporting verb, you have that. Can we omit that?
Yes.
Yes. And we have the sentence, the second part of the sentence. We have clause. Okay, option number B, Svetlana.
We see verb plus gerund or verb plus word or without word plus clause.
Yeah, so we have verb plus gerund, or we have verb, reporting verb, and clause. We can have a sentence, the second part of sentence. And C, Kate.
Verb plus object plus infinitive, or verb plus object plus that one object and clause.
Okay, so right now I want you to work with your partners and put the verbs into the gaps. So you have to put reporting verbs into gaps. You can use the audio script to help you. You have 3 minutes. You're working with your partner. So Kate, for this exercise, you're working together with Yosha and Ksenia. So guys, you together, you together.
Gerund admit.
Claim, we have all sentence here. Same with explain and same with confirm. Second and
No, just explain and just confirm.
Plus is. Admitted.
so forth.
Verb plus gerund. Admit.
Ready? Are you ready? Yes, no?
Yes.
Okay, 30 seconds. So number 2, Andrew, what do you have?
Number 2, B.
Well, I mean A. Yeah.
Explain.
Agree?
Yes.
Explain. Good. Number 3, John.
Confirm.
Confirm. Number 4, Tanya. Deny. Good job. Arsene, number 5.
5. Admitted.
Admit. What is the first form?
Admit.
Admit. Good job. Masha, number 6.
Suggest.
Good. Number 7, Svetlana.
Warn.
Warn. Good.
Remind.
Remind. Very good. Now a question to you. In what situation do we change the tense in the second part of the sentence? For example, if I look at sentence number 3, do you change tense after reporting verb? So you have, she denied. Yeah? And after that, what do you have? What's that? Having any problems? Having. Gerund. So do we change the tense? No. In what situation do we change the tense?
When we have clause.
When we have clause, when we have subject and verb. Can you give me example in the sentence? Where do we have clause?
First, second, and third.
Number 1, number 2,
6.
and number 6. Alright, very good. Now I want to give you an example of sentence. For example, I eat cakes. Do you like eating cakes? Why are you so sad? Yeah, I eat cakes. So if I use the verb admit, how can I put this sentence and make it one? How can I
eating cakes.
I admit
Eating cakes.
I admit eating cakes, or if it's in the past.
I admit eating cakes.
Okay, Tanya. If, for example, remind.
I remind to eat cakes.
I reminded to eat cakes.